your campaign finance report is due today, and I don't expect that you know it line by line, but can you just speak a little bit about your ability to raise funds as you look ahead to 2014?
Not really, not today, no. I don't know what the report's going to, I just don't know. I do some of the things to raise money, and that's kind of it. Well, you know, I mean, I think you should look at what I was able to do in a campaign against an incumbent, and that should give you, sort of a view into what we can do here. But Joe, I'm not, I don't have much to say about that today. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Andrew again with the Dayton Daily News. This is actually coming from a colleague of mine back in Dayton.
Good.
He was wondering if you have any thoughts on any moves or positions that Jack Lew can take as U.S. Treasury Secretary that could help Ohio's economy.
Yeah, start dealing with debt. Come on, Jack. I've known Jack for a long time. I mean, you saw the economy, kind of shrinking again. And some people are going to say when we have a rainy day fund, why don't we spend it? You ever heard about sequester? I mean, have you heard about economic contraction? I mean, if there's anything, you need a safeguard against the fact that this economy is in deep trouble and we could face, who knows what they're going to do down there with sequester. Look, the Republicans gave on tax increases. Did the administration give on anything? I don't see anything that they gave on. They said that this is not a spending issue. I mean, come on. There isn't anybody, and you read the documents that the Democrats are developing on changes in Social Security and Medicare. We have to deal with entitlements. And Jack, going over there, if the administration will indicate a significant willingness now to deal with the debt, which is an overhang on businesses in this country, that would be helpful. But, Jack's a smart guy. He probably doesn't appreciate all of my advice.
Thank you.
Good morning, Governor. Stuart Hall from Lima's Hometown Stations, and easy question.
Well, you got it. Are you a TV guy? Your voice is great.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, you're coming to Lima for the State of the State. Now, what prompted that selection?
I
I hope so.
Yeah.
We have to fish.
Well, because, we were in Steubenville last year, and, a lot of people were skeptical. I mean, some of the legislature were skeptical about why we would go, and it turned out to be terrific. The people of Steubenville, I mean, they were raised for the fact that the whole government went to Steubenville and visited their school. We looked at a place where there was a medium-sized town where people could get good access, and staff went around and checked a variety of places, and we were very comfortable with Lima. We think we have a good facility, and I didn't know this, but I didn't know all the numbers, but apparently the unemployment in Lima has dropped by 4 percentage points, which is really good as well, and that's important. But we're really just trying to take the government out there so people can understand what it's about. And I think coming to Lima, from what I understand, people are excited about it. And I think it's really terrific. And, I don't know that every time that I'm governor I'm going to take it on the road, but I think it's been a good thing for the state and a good thing for getting people, in these communities excited. And are they excited down there? Or up
so far.
there? Huh?
I think so far.
Good. Well, we're looking forward to being there, and it's going to be prime time, or as prime time as you can possibly get. And, hopefully it'll be, the talk will be shorter than last year. I don't think I'm still going to use a teleprompter, but, hopefully I can be a little bit shorter. We'll see. I will tell you this, the bulk of the speech will absolutely, I haven't even thought about it or writing one note or anything. This speech is going to revolve around the critical importance of jobs, job creation, because everything we do in this state is designed, almost everything we do, except for those programs that are designed to provide some aid to people who are really hurting. The mentally ill, the developmentally disabled, the poor. Whether it has been the food banks that we've put money into, or whether it's the efforts we've made with John Martin and Tracy Plouk, and even our school funding, which in the last school funding delivered resources to areas where people didn't have a lot. Outside of that, everything we do, whether it's K through 12 funding, whether it's higher ed funding, whether it's Jobs Ohio, doesn't matter what it is, it's all designed to create jobs in our state. And the beautiful thing about when you get the job business going is it gives you revenue to do things. It gives you the space and the revenue to do things that you otherwise couldn't do. And I think what we can say is some of the priorities that we have in our budget, in the spending we're able to direct at our priorities, comes about fundamentally as a result of the work that we've done over the last 2 years. No different than a family. You know, if a family, you know, deals with their financial problems, they make sacrifices, maybe they get a little bit bump in their income, then all of a sudden the vacation improves. You know, it's a better time, and that's what we're starting to see in Ohio. We're going to benefit from the fruits of our labor. Okay? Yes.